everybody, and welcome back to Team Case IH, Team Red versus Team Green. This is the Team Red perspective. Tuned in to watch Team Green? Well, you're on the wrong darn channel. Hey, Tristan, Nick, GoldenEye, Dennis, and Jason, how y'all doing tonight? We are clearing a massive area of logs. We had cleared earlier today. Get these logs picked up, sold, and see what we can do as far as bank account balance goes. Right now we're working on what's your record on log sales per trip?
With the winch or with the truck?
With the truck.
Okay, I haven't tried a big load with the truck, but with the winch I hit 29.9.
Alright,
and that was with the big tractor.
I hit 29.9, but I should be freaking 30 here in a minute with the truck.
Truck, it's a lot easier. The logs are on wheels.
Not when you've got this maze of just
sticks.
Mess.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were all organized and cut to length, it would have been a lot easier.
I haven't operated the chainsaw, so that's not me.
Come near me, I've got them cut to length.
Right life.
Like if we had this tractor up to 420 horsepower, I could break 30. That one that I hit 29.9 with, I was down to 3 miles an hour in the flat.
Alright, well this is about as best a load as I can do with irregular log lengths.
Big money, no whammy.
See if the truck can pull it.
Oh yeah, International, she'll pull it.
Or she'll die trying.
She'll never die.
She'll go slow.
Don't kill a binder.
CBW Farms, welcome back.
Awesome.
Try not to do my snow runner impression and roll it. I did see Team Green rolling their trailer several times yesterday.
It's pretty, yeah, that's not that bad.
This morning I successfully rolled the seeder, but not the tractor.
Potato Papa Rasnik is on Team Green.
I thought it was. You find metal that'll bend like that.
We've cleared a few. Gosh, don't run into me.
Oh, I'm really tempted to. Oh yeah, that'll be 40K right there. Oh shit! Oh no!
Well, I haven't rolled.
Yeah, he came around the corner a little hot. Oh, he's skidding. Hold on, I can push you into the sill point with the tractor.
If not be, I can run the lever over and pick it up.
Hey.
No, I just need a little push.
Yeah.
Let me know, I can head over the lever if it needs picking up.
There you go. It was just a little top heavy. I was looking through that one woodshed and all I could see between the posts was the underside of his trailer.
Hey Gary, what's up? That's about 36,000, I guess.
Not bad at all.
That is the end of this tree.
You're gonna park this thing right about. I need yeah, right about there. It's good. Oh, we try to please. We try to please. Oh, off to load some more. And you got logs every which way but loose. Rasnick's in chat. What is that here? You're going to be streaming Emerald Coast.
Razzie spying on us again.
He's snooping again.
That's depressing. I want to see what Team Green is up to. Buzzer Q Smacked, what is up? What the heck of a name that is, Buzzer Q Smacked.
Yeah, it actually looks different out there now.
Voice of the people. The people don't know what they want.
That
People-
logging area looks like it could be planted pretty easily.
People are confused.
This
Like
one.
right beside the sawmill.
Well, no, the one where the
Oh, yeah,
trees
the
are.
one we're in would be doable.
Yeah. The sawmill one is a little lumpy and bumpy.
This one is on the edges, but it's okay further on.
Yeah, except there's $1.2 million.
Stay down here.
That's something we should test is if we can plant saplings in the winter.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah, dig through all the snow though. And there's a lot of
Yeah, but it's only a handful, isn't it? Shouldn't make a difference. If we can, then maybe we can't, then just put it in. Someone following it.
Those are cute. I don't know what you're meaning.
How do you like that lever there, Mr. Klein?
Oh, I wish it was a little longer reach.
great turning radius on it though.
Land Rover Defender guy, what is up? Land Rover, not Land Over. Well. The frames are doing pretty darn good. What's up, Darren? What is up with this? Get the little points off the ends. Pleasant View Farms, what's up? Fishing Gamer. You can't join. This is a private server for a contest.
You guys know what happened.
Keurig strikes again.
Why was I able to move the truck when I don't have super strength now?
You still got the truck tipped over.
No, I was trying to move a little stick out from beside the truck, but for some reason it grabbed the wheel and I moved the truck, but I don't have super strength anymore.
Hold up on that end of the field there. I didn't get that all scanned.
It says you hold left Alt, you temporary strength. You double tap to turn it on and off, right?
Yes, correct. No, I
If
think
I double
I've got
tap left alt,
right alt, not left alt.
it says left alt on my screen.
It might just be band different. One's right alt, one left.
Left.
Oh, I know why I reband mine because Alt S and all and everything, but the seasons and stuff like that. I didn't want to double tap it by mistake, so I reband it to the right alt.
How do you know if it's on or off?
You really don't unless you get the hand stick and come up a bit more able to pick up the truck. You'll see a mass. You see the mass anyway. But other than just the hand being red when you got to pick something up, it's the only way you know if it's on.
Alright, I guess it's off. I don't know. There was a lot of trees, Kerry. I have no idea how you mod Kemper.
It's for really, really smart people.
That's just left alt quite quick.
Okie dokie, Tara, I got her done. I'll be up that way.
Kemper, you know, that's the first rule of how do you be a mod. You don't ask.
Well, we're good here for them all.
You are good to go.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Tara, we need a tractor up there.
I would bring the tractor and the other one up here, but the farmer Klein's loading the thing, but even if it's just
The
a
winch
drag
is
pile.
the winch is
there.
over here.
All right.
I'm not sure what the other one is.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the sub, Martin.
Two tractors down there still.
I think somebody else subbed, but I didn't see it. My favorite mod for the today? I don't know. I really didn't look at them.
Even if you forward
I
the
didn't.
bomb on.
I didn't refill the spreader, but I think we're loaded.
That's fine.
Well, Kemper, I could, but I won't. Again, any channel that makes you a mod simply because you ask for it probably isn't really worth a channel to be mod on. I don't know, I can ask you, why do you really give a care? Southern Lady, what is up? Welcome to the channel. I wasn't so particular with my loading. Hey Mark, what's up? I wrote the rule because it's my channel.
Okay, what's the plan here? Just pull logs and straighten them up so we can load easier?
It'll be easy for bomb kind of just drag them in so you can just all you've got to worry about is running the lever, yeah.
Yeah, having some monocle of straight would be nice. Like there's 3 trees right there that are perfect. I could just grab off all of those logs, semi together. Raz, I just started Ready Player 2. Pretty interesting premise and add-on to Ready Player 1. Egan, I have no idea who that is, so why would I say hi? Well, Raznik, that's why I'm not a real logger. So yeah, it's like it picks up some period of time after the end of Ready Player One, and basically a new contest is started because a new device is implemented that like gives you direct neural interface into the Oasis. But the best part about this lever is it doesn't weeble wobble like a center pivot, you know.
Yeah, it's stable. And it will play it really.
I don't think it's going to come to that.
No, but if push came to shove, at least we've got some extra. In case we ran out of that.
I think if anything actually they need is going to be another combine or another loading wagon.
Yeah, I mean 6-day seasons. There's not a lot of time there, so if we have 2 running, gives us more buffer.
There's going to be a lot of straw.
Well, the loading mode. Loading mode. The first couple of fields up the loading mode, so I'm going to see how we're doing.
Well, the loader,
That'll fill up fast.
the loader could use a little longer arms.
Or we just stop.
I mean, I tried to deliberately park the truck downhill,
Just go silent.
so I would have the lever above the
Well, we've got the MF shed.
above the truck a little
We've
bit.
also got the barn there, which we'll probably got at least one field. Yeah, one field on from there. We'll lose some for seasons.
If we get good weather, we shouldn't lose any.
Do it as we said we were.
And we lucked out on this RAS. It came out Monday morning. We were able to get it in before the cutoff. I like the sound of the tracks too. They kind of sound like the tracked things that I hear at construction sites.
Yeah, just all those metal cleats on there rattling around.
Oh, I know all about that, Raz. Like, I thought I had a weekend, right? But that was changed. Well, that was good. I literally hadn't been out of town in a year. mod to the channel? Well, keep chat orderly. Put links up when links are requested.
I was going to say, why are we in the red for today? But we're with the land purchase.
So, if you're not familiar with the challenge, one of our limitations is that we can no longer, once the challenge has started yesterday, we can no longer add mods to the server. So Team Green, for example, there was a really big, I have no idea how good it is, but there was a really big seeder that came out today, John Deere seeder. They would be eligible to use that seeder, except it came out after the contest had started. Oh, well, sadly it is off limits for them. But that'll play both ways as the month progresses, I'm sure. Things we wish we had access to, things they wish they had access to. All the specifics of the challenge are in the description. Got a crooked log. Like having a pencil between your fingers. I know, we know all about that. We've had our own regrets, for sure. But yeah, that would have been a killer mod. Raznik put in chat. He's kicking himself in the face because he forgot about Missy B's slurry yard where you can sell digestate for $800 1,000 liters.
Her thing settles down after about a month or two to meet standards on the map. So he didn't lose too much. So that way from the very, very beginning.
Fertilizer.
I thought were we not going to do a Overload wagons?
No, because we went with the bigger cedar, the bigger tank on it. We had to make some adjustments on the fly when we were dealing with seed issue last night.
All right, another load done. Go slower this time. Light Shepherd, what's up? Chaotic, how you doing tonight? Oh, Keegan Olson says, hi to Farmalls Forever.
Hi, Keegan.
First you wanted me to say hi to somebody else. I'm like, I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, you never know about me, I guess.
We have several aliases.
Alternate ego.
Keegan is the young new fan that I was talking to you about.
Oh. At some point I got a log down in the pond. Move a little bit. Chaotic. All the information's in the description on the challenge.
Keegan gets to farm in real life, so he's got it made.
It's not as fun as you'd think, I promise.
Indeed. It just looks glorious sitting in an air-conditioned cab all day. But you can't really do that all the time.
Well, the sitting in the air-conditioned cab part is great. It's when something breaks and you have to crawl around in the dirt, the grease, and the oil.
Or when you're not able to be in an air-conditioned cab.
Yeah. But that's what happens when you drive John Deere's.
Of course, if you had a cab and the air conditioning was awful. Then you wish you didn't have a cab. You all are doing a great job with these logs.
So they can't talk, too busy cutting trees.
Watching the stream here, you guys got quite the operation going there.
We try our worst. Never overachieve.
Aim low, avoid disappointment.
I'm low, although I want you to do it again.
Is this a add-on weight on the back of this thing, or did it
Yes,
come
it
with the
is.
pack?
It's part of the pack. It's a 3,000 pound weight that came with the pack.
Okay, because I got 5 logs on here now. Pretty stable. Probably use this to squash silage too.
We have the forks for it already, so.
Oh, just to pack it?
Yeah, we'll wait on that. I'll actually make it work. Yeah. So we're going to use the real loader for as well.
Yeah, it is a big case.
So. Both.
Yeah,
Can't tell what model this is anymore. There's so much dirt on the hood.
yeah. I mean, we probably would have got the international truck anyway, because it was fairly affordable. The fact that it's international makes things even better. Hey, VI Planet, what's up? Hey, we gotta fund your seed and fertilizer addiction.
Yeah.
Probably costs a truck trailer load of logs to fill that thing.
Let's see what we spent on seed and fertilizer. 16,000 on everything? No. So seed and fertilizer, 49,000 total. All going to turn into profits.
So way back when Seasons came out for 17, there was all kinds of people screaming up and down the Jeep. You couldn't play Seasons and be profitable.
It's certainly easier for that season, but you can certainly be profitable.
Oh, without season, you can plant and harvest the crop a day. Season just adds realism to it.
Yeah, most of the folks screaming that like that were people that had like bought something new every day, or they had all their, you start out with all your equipment and you have like 7 tractors. And really need 7 tractors.
If you don't want to hook and unhook implements all day, you do.
Or if they're John Deere's in case they don't start.
Oh, you gotta have. Hey, the guy with the most toys wins.
That's true. Can't spend it when you're dead.
So to counter that argument, I played a 24-day seasons with
No.
just the money that you get on when you start the game, whatever that was on 17, if it was 100 grand or whatever. And after 2.5 years, I left the net with like $3 million. Well, I seem to be fairly profitable.
Yeah, but that's also the sort of people that want to make 300 million as a finishing.
GoldenEye, that was the Churn Farm
The
playthrough.
normal Canadian farmer.
I wish.
That was a Churn Farm playthrough. I did that one.
If I had 300 million in the bank, I wouldn't be farming. I'll tell you that for free. I'd be somewhere warm working on my golf swing. Klein, watching you stack these logs here, I'm feeling bad about just dragging piles around earlier with the winch.
Well, the front of the trailer looks great. The back is just jacked.
The trailer's a little too short.
Logs are just a little wonky. Cattywampus. Okay, we don't get extra money for pretty loads. We get money for selling loads. It's weird when we see these trees just flip on their own on the trailer. It's like, what the?
Had a few doing that earlier on the forks. Kind of twitch back and forth.
So Scooter's telling a story about a farmer in Kansas or Nebraska on 40 million back in the 80s, playing the lotto. When he was interviewed what he was going to do with the money, he said he was just going to keep farming until all his money was gone. Because you can't be profitable in real life.
Nice.
That's good. I like that.
These are a button pusher for the night. There was a variation of this truck in 17 where when you got in it, your legs were sticking out the front.
Oh, because it's a flat nose.
Yeah, and the character was a little bit too far forward.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much the same truck because I think it had the same door animation when you got in and out of it.
Those
Oh
old
gosh.
those old cab rovers are good for the winter, though.
You
Cab
drop.
stays nice and warm.
The cat just jumped on the thing. Three-eyed, three-legged monster, two-eyed, well, sorry, one-eyed, three-legged monster.
Roger. Oh no. Rogerio, what is up? Oh, we're just selling logs, trying to clean up this mess. The guys got on the server, made a mess, and got off real fast. sad thing is, they'll probably get on tomorrow and make another mess, and then we'll have to clean that one up. Mateo, I see Golden Eye's got the answer for you. I didn't put the map in the description this time, but it is in the it's not in the title, but it is in the description.
Klein, are you really trying to trim the end off that log? Just a little tip.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it gives you more money because you're not tapering down to nothing.
Could be. Well, looks like we're gonna have to make one more trip back for seed and fertilizer.
I'm pretty sure GTX says something about logs are based on some calculation of diameter, straightness, and something about volume of wood chips or something. We'll know if he's lurking because he'll have to correct my incorrectness. Big Jim Farming, thanks for dropping by, buddy.
He is one smart dude.
Indeed, and I wish console players would get to experience more of his wonder. It is indeed a lot of trees to plant by hand. You are correct. Double-edged sword. So I know that Crawford Farms, Rubber Burner's working on trying to get it out for console, I think. Haven't heard anything new, but that was the goal a while ago.
Just me, or we start to lose a lot.
Yeah. Still got another hour before the light starts going down.
So it was asked earlier what my favorite mod was of the day. Said I really hadn't looked at the mods. What are your all's mod releases of the day that were interesting? Ah, yes, the Griffin, Indiana Geo came out. I didn't really look at the screenshots to see if he had the plant and harvest schedule down.
Nice trailer full of logs you got there. It'd be a shame if somebody were to come barreling across the field and run into it.
I might have to fix it.
Alright, I'm going back feeding. Just wanted to feel like I was a part of it.
Yeah, it's stuck. Something stuck between my teeth on that loader. I need a toothpick. Ah, the big old cedar. Well, it's hard to tell VI Planet because there's the terms of the competition require us to basically tally points at the end. So it's not all about money in the bank.
Just like in our test, it's showing rain the night of day 3. Right on cue.
Yep.
Well, when you test with the same game save, right?
Nope, that was three different game saves.
Oh, I thought you just fast forwarded the server.
Yeah, on 3 different saves we did.
Yeah, but you kept restoring the. I mean, it was the same base.
But shouldn't the weather still be variables in it, or you can get the same weather every time?
At least the
So
initial
I
weather
didn't-
is. I think the initial weather is. The weather only reinitializes if you change the season length.
Oh, could be. Oh, I
No.
had the same thing on my solo test I did too.
I would say at some point the weather would be different. I think there's some randomization at some point, but
The good news is we know what's coming.
Yeah. It's fluffy and white. There's lots of it. It's not the polar bear.
don't you hate it when you got something stuck between your teeth? Oh, there we go.
But you promised polar bears.
See what I can do. I'm gonna go from the mod list though.
I thought somebody promised Klondike bars.
Oh, at least if they ask
Hey,
us
Cy,
to do
what's
for a
up?
Klondike bar, it'd be all hundreds of thousands of logs.
Oh, yeah, the new dozer we've got here. She gets the job done. That's for sure.
I think I'll probably do a stream once we get going in harvest mode in this rye. There'll be a lot of hours between combines and seeding after.
Should keep us busy for a little while at least.
7 and 35 might have to be plowed as well, depending on the location of them. Combining, picking straw, seeding afterwards.
I think we have to plow with rye.
Although just if the soil needs plowing or not. The 7 and 37 didn't get plowed to start with. Didn't need it. It might be next spring. Hopefully not at all. Is the plowing, is it by year or is it by crop? It goes
By
through?
crop. Fruit crops and corn. I don't know, Rich. I don't think we have a number right off the top of our head. Clouds moving. Get some high winds up there. Saw we had a couple logs over there by the map border that seemed to be stuck behind a collision.
Yeah, there's an invisible wall there. You can cut them and grab them, but they won't come up from behind the wall.
Yeah, those you can't get way over there.
I think there's 3 of them there.
I think General's over one of them.
Yeah, they won't move that border.
Well, we'll have to leave them there, but we'll have to keep trying to remember how many people try to move them.
I tried to.
It's 2 of us.
It's 4 then.
Not good numbers so far.
No, it's good. Just we're thorough.
Yeah, they were the first logs I tried to grab because I'm like, why are these 3 just over here by themselves? And I realized why.
Oh boy, slingshot time.
You getting lag?
Ah, a little jumpy for a second. Always right when I'm coming to a corner too.
Anybody know how Jimmy does from where he's at?
Where he's from.
Yeah, how he's doing with lag.
He said he was doing
Server
fine.
response.
I think he's running a little over 50 for things.
I think he said between 50 and 60 when he was running most of the time.
Yeah, this is the best I've had right now. I'm at 43.
Zai, no auto load trailers of any sort. No auto load of any sort. No auto load forks, no auto load trailers.
Considering 1,500 miles from the server, I'll take 43.
So kind of you to measure them in miles.
I'm a farmer, I have to measure in miles. Even when I'm giving truckers directions to come out and haul grain, it's all in miles.
Six logs, they're perfectly stable.
Something funky going on with the 3-point hitch on this big tractor with the sear.
So,
Just wiggling around and flipping itself upside down all the time.
you know, with this way right
I've tried.
Didn't say all the mods were good.
It still works. It gives me something to stare at when I'm joy riding up and down the field.
Off we go.
I picked a couple that I knew that
In
I
the
played
wild
on
log
servers with that
yonder.
were good, and then I just looked at price on everything else.
Well, 37's all planted.
I mean, Nicole, if you want to give the loader a spin, more than
I was
happy
running it earlier.
to switch it around with you.
I'm not very good with it, but we're all done seeding.
And the loader would be nice with a high dump bucket. I want to try to engage all-wheel drive, but I don't because it's not snow runner. Oh, I need a shove.
Always try locking up the diff.
Off we go. Now I was bottoming out on this Flegel low thing.
Yeah, the grill might have been a little scratched on that maneuver.
Not roll it this time.
High maintenance, but
I was experiencing some leggy issues too.
Maybe it's when I sold the logs.
It will.
Will, what's up?
No, but before then it was I was pulling the logs across the field here and it was being goofy.
So safe.
Oh, Andrew, I'll say, hey. What's going on? Oh, break. Lights. Get the lights. Fuels for babies. That's for that big tractor. Fuel.
Yep. I was going by the gas pump to figure out throw some in. I put 5.5 hours on this thing today.
Must be just like home then.
Stuck.
I
Go.
put way more hours on in a day.
Go.
Usually good day of seeding, you'll put 16, 17 hours on the tractor.
Oh yes, I can relate. I used to help my uncle on the farm, and yeah, I'd sit there in the seat for. But one day, I went. I think a little over 24 hours straight.
Yeah, I've done that a few times. Never fun.
No, not snowstorm was chasing us, so I had to get it done.
I've been
Yeah,
on
a
the
couple
internet
years ago,
since
we
it
were
was
harvesting
invented.
Combine for it was 47 hours straight. But I always found I'd get a nice burst of energy right as the sun was coming up. So get the tractor washed up all nice and clean.
Isn't that usually called coffee?
Coffee doesn't do much when you're drinking 12 cups a day to start with.
Yeah. So I decided I'm done with loading pretty. I'm just tossing them in.
Yeah, I'm gonna start winching. How we doing animal feed? Those are good, sheep are good. The water pumps come in today.
They did. Oh, well used.
High quality plumbers right there.
There.
Oh, like I said, ugly load of logs.
88 miles an hour for a second.
So again, DDoS by green thing.
Haha, Will, that's right.
Log for out there.
Yeah, I'm just setting up all these little ones. So you can hand pick these things up. I'm just making them little piles, so it's easy to grab or winch.
Yeah, well, I decided I proved I could load them nicely. Now it's just toss them on there.
These little ones are actually I can get over.
Hold is an I didn't even know Oregon had dogs. Now we're starting to lose the light.
Yeah, I've stopped cutting it. It's too dark down there. Get some lights down there and keep going.
Thought I'd help you with your donut.
Did somebody say donuts? I'm hungry for donuts.
It's time for donuts.
What's your choice? What's your donut of choice?
I actually like the plain old fashioned, just plain donut with no frosting or nothing, just plain cake donut.
Really good Boston. Yeah, good Boston.
Yeah, I know.
Bye.
Yeah.
By hand.
Boston cream is definitely a good one. Bear claws are nice. That's right, Raz. Almost forever, just plain straight up cake. Nothing fancy. Andrew, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I was muted that entire time.
Oh, that's okay. I figured out what we were doing.
Unload the front or the back?
That should maybe fill up the front. The way this load is it's like cattywampus.
Fine, if you want, you can just back straight up to the pile and I can adjust the trailer back and forth for you. Less turning.
Yeah, this one can go to the front. You got a nice clean edge. Well, Andrew, we start at 8 p.m. Eastern for a reason. David, what is up? Welcome to the channel. Teamwork is dream work.
I can get one more stack in the back there.
logs out of here. They want me to do burnouts in this, but I can't do burnouts. But Nuka-Cola can sure leave skid marks.
Oh boy, I'm going over. There we go.
Bro Gamer 2018. Welcome to the channel. Oh, come on, I get these.
Okay. Put them on the front. These logs are moving.
Ain't a rockin', don't come a knockin'.
Can't make it up the hill. Get another run at it.
Yeah, I know a tractor that can give you a shove.
Just needs a little less of an incline.
Andrew, I don't know what you're talking about. If that's John Deere, you're watching the wrong stream. This is Team Red. Oh, the brakes on this thing.
This should definitely be the record for wood.
Watch out, missiles, Eric.
Oh, it appeared right in front of me.
You clear of it?
Oh, I pushed it out of the way. I had enough weight moving me.
Through the area though, yeah.
Five or eight, not bad.
And then we say well.
Seem to be having some issues in the swamp here. I might need a push. Oh, I'm hung up on a log underwater. That's why.
Yeah, there's one down there we gotta bring out.
Yeah,
Well,
it's under my differential. Get the leaf tractor.
Pilot or
Alright, I'm on my way.
On the plus side, there's a snorkel on this truck, so it can
Oh
sit
my.
around underwater.
Interior's horrific.
I didn't say it was good.
Well, Dave, it depends. Are you wanting to run 1080p, 1440p, 4K? Do you like a curve? Do you like it straight? Still stuck.
There we go. Or,
1440p. Oh, I'm running a. I can't tell on here. I'm running an Acer. I'm running. Whoa. Running an Acer 32 inch. 1440p. I need to figure out what model it is. I think it's an ED3 series. That's what the box says. 32 inch. It's a 1440p. It's got a curve on it. I have zero idea how much it costs. Bought probably a good year or more ago. Brakes are not good.
Tractor doesn't stop very well.
No, and then I had I had the pedals. I was standing on the brake and it's like, not helping.
More of a rolling stop. Interesting lengths you've got cut there.
I didn't cut any of these. Like I said in chat, the crew came in here and cut a bunch of logs, left a mess, and left.
Sounds good, right?
We're here trying to clean it up. I find 1440p is really nice. The fonts are nice and crisp in Windows compared to the same size monitor in 1080. I think once you get to 32 inch and screens larger than that, 1080 is pretty big. Pixels are pretty big in size. You run smaller, like, you know, mid-20s, 1080 looks pretty fine. But I would say mid-30s, probably sweet spot's 1440. The card should definitely be able to run it. GTX is in the house. Welcome to the channel. Hey, we had a question. I was trying to reiterate what you said about how logs are factored in cost, and I don't think I got it right. You had something to do with length and average diameter and straightness, and then something about wood chip volume or something. Yeah, the straps help because of this thing. If it just the arm was like another 2 foot taller. The arm was another 2 foot taller.
Or if you could get the forks under the ground a little bit.
Well, that's just part of the log physics in the game. If the logs actually had weight resistance to the ground. I mean, they have weight, but they don't really have a resistance.
No, they just kind of roll. Oh boy.
Alfredo Farms, welcome.
Better strap down.
This thing is awesome. looked you up, and it wasn't even light in the back.
I'll go over that other pile.
Yeah, I've never seen a 4K monitor to know what it looks like personally, but I'd have to say that if, depending on what you're gaming, if you're going to be gaming and changing the resolution down, you might as well, why invest on a 4K monitor if you're just going to be running 1440p or 1080 games? Get your desired frame rates. I mean, Flight Sim, you really don't need super high frame rates for Flight Sim.
I'll drop and see if I can catch him with the straps. One more handful.
Alright, so this is what GTX says. Each tree type has a price per liter, and wood chips per liter is volume. On top of the price will be adjusted based on the quality of the log delivered. No, quantity. It's quantity. Stuck. I can't get free of the stanchions inside.
Unless you're holding all of them back.
Calm down. Logs freaking out on us.
Another big load.
Quality is based on length, level of defoliaged, and how straight it is. So that's why that one tree that I drug down there that basically was not delimbed at all, paid us $13.
I thought that was just the birch trees in general.
No, I think if you delimb it, then it would pay more. So we have each type of tree has a fixed price per liter and wood chip per liter volume. On top of that, the price will be adjusted based on the quality of the log, and quality is based on its length, the level it's defoliaged, debranched, and its straightness. So I guess maybe what we decided the sweet spot at 6 meters was maybe that a 10-meter log maybe isn't as straight as a 6-meter log.
Yeah.
I'll have to remember to use that thinking in further discussions with my wife.
Oh, okay. That's how straight it is. he likes to think he's being cute. Let's look for mahogany trees. They pay out the best.
Right on.
Apparently they don't exist anymore. Speaking of mahogany, back in the day, I used to go to this auction place that had estate auctions every few weeks. And I bought this mahogany dining room table. Cheap, because it didn't come with any matching chairs. And it's this really interesting table design that when it's fully compact, it's like a side table with two things that you flip up, and when you flip it up, it's kind of like an oval table that could probably seat like 2. But then it comes with like 7 leaves, and it can seat like 10 people when it's like fully leaved out. It's like when you don't need it, it could literally just be in the corner with a lamp on it. And then when you want it, it's like you just keep stretching it for days. But when I bought it, everybody was buying dining room table sets that came with like 6 chairs and 8 chairs for huge amounts of money. Then this thing came up, no chairs, like nobody wanted to bid on it. I'm like, what? Here for the matching chairs, I wanted a dining room table. I was buying a house. Oh, you did it. Ah, you did it.
Yeah, that was on me. Thought I could let the straps go quick enough.
Hope you guys are enjoying Logging Simulator tonight. I get terrible views, and I don't have a good depth perception on where I am on the truck. Let's see. I don't know how well this is going to work out. Got that one extra long log. What kind of chainsaw is Team Green using? McCullough? So if John Deere made chainsaws, would they let you sharpen the chain?
That's funny, but and they do make chainsaws, by the way. Never used to. They used to.
Yeah, now you can't buy the parts just for the service tank.
Better go down, please.
Yeah, that seemed to be a heavy load.
Might need a little push to get going here. Oh, we got her. Pink. There we go. She's just up. Going downhill.
But Darren, I told the guys we forgot to put in the mobile light towers. What's the inside of this?
Well, we're closing in on yesterday's numbers for wood.
Thing has inside lights when you turn the headlights on.
The cap lights.
Got pretty good animations too. Joysticks animate. Yeah, they would have been great, but sadly. Apparently they make weed whackers too. Like John Deere willing to put their name on anything?
Probably.
Oh yeah, they had all sorts of different stuff.
They must figure their fanboys will buy anything with their name on it.
The old days of John Deere snowmobiles, I loved them.
Oh, nice reversing maneuver. Straighten the load.
Doing my best.
Remember, don't overachieve, then the boss will expect it.
saying, if you make yourself irreplaceable, you'll never get a promotion.
So in one of some textbook, I don't remember, there was this principle that everyone rises to their level of incompetence. Once you've reached that level of incompetence, you don't get promoted anymore. So the guy highest up on the chain of command is the most incompetent. I would say is probably the view of lots of lower end workers.
The politicians.
Scooter says, not at his company, he must be self-employed. Hey, Alan, what's up? Zai, we don't need to use a leveler. We've got the winch blade. That's what Farm All Forever is doing, and General Smith using the winch blade to... First we're using the winch to drag them logs to the general collection area, and then the blade. There you see Farm All Forever dragging a bunch of logs. And he'll get them over here and disconnect and kind of line them up.
Greensboro watching it, taking notes.
Daniel, welcome. Happy birthday, buddy. Yeah, Raz, last night I was admin because I had to give everybody, you know, farm powers. And a couple times somehow
That wasn't fun.
got to clock up to 5x. So I think when we're all said and done, we were about 40 minutes ahead. I think I'm going to do one more load, and then we're going to kill the stream for the night. And we'll be back tomorrow. See what we've got going on. So the way we're doing this is the server clock runs at 1x speed from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. At 9 p.m. the server jumps to 120 speed and stays that way until 6
Green still got light.
a.m. the next day. And as a result, we go through a game day approximately 15 hours, every 15 real life hours. So tomorrow, this time, be 22 hours from now, it should be sometime in day 4 of mid-spring, I'm thinking. Because so it's nearly 7 now on the server. So in 2 hours, it will jump until day 3. So that'll be 10. That'll be around midnight my time. And then by the time I'm up in the morning, it will be halfway through the day 3. So then another 10 hours goes by. It's going to be early morning day 4, I think, by the time we're streaming again. This is pretty cool interior. Doing some rough math, I think by tomorrow evening when I'll be streaming, it'll be day 4.
Because we'll hit night again midday tomorrow.
Will, this is the loader that came out Monday. It came out right early Monday morning, which allowed us to add it to the server before the noon deadline. It's got really good details. I like the interior. We've got nice working joysticks, even for turning left, turning right, forward and reverse. We're unloading the trucks with the log trigger. Just we're selling the logs. So When we hit the trigger, they just vanish. See if we can't get these 4 logs. Not quite. They're Canadian water moccasins. Love logs. I see General Smith pushing the logs, trying to get them a little straighter. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these logs and I'm just going to do a 180. And that'll put the straight edge closer to the middle of the trailer.
Come out of nowhere.
The loader, yes, is on the mud hub. Marmal, where's that 1586 come from?
I got that from old school farming.
That'd be Facebook, Will. You know if the Facebook requires an account?
Yeah, unfortunately. There's one out there on the questionable mod places too, but I don't go there.
Phil says you think he found that other one and it was riddled with errors.
Well, I don't know if this one might have lots of errors too. I don't look at this stuff.
What?
I just use them.
Oh my gosh.
Just flip me over, then you can pick me back up.
I mean, yeah, your logs, your scraps are what's got me cool.
That's a good load of logs. Whoever cut those knew what they were doing.
It's funny when you're driving with the logs, my logs get all laggy.
And that app on and starts jerking around.
Yeah, the ones in the trailer are doing flips.
Like being empty together.
All right, guys, so that's going to do us for the night. Let's see here. So it. '86, 1586, the Red Power 86 series 4-wheel drive.
We got plenty of money to buy that next tractor if we need it.
With saddle tanks.
Those ones not want to trigger their Terra.
No, strap them again. No, you have to swing it around.
All right, so until tomorrow night, happy farming. Oh, hold on. Let me throw it over to Raz. He is going to be streaming tonight. He's probably streaming right now. Somebody
Should we maybe
I
buy
got a
our
link to his
sprayer and our
channel real
combine
quick.
and everything else we need so we know where our money's at
Toss it
before we
over
go?
to him.
I haven't got time yet. Consider more land.
Yeah. Proceeding.
Yep. For it right now. When there's still plenty of trees. And we're already in O2 spring as well. We won't need anything, I mean, other than a sprayer, which we'll need before we harvest. We won't need anything else till harvest.
Yeah.
Plenty of time to get the money back up again. Think about more crop in the ground, more money.
Copy.
More thrashing.
Yep.
There it is. Look,
And more
look.
thrashing
Go to one of those links. Go to one of those links and say hi to Raz as he's over on Emerald Coast doing some streaming. So until next time, happy farming.
And the next.